What's up, everybody? This is Aquarius Robbers back at it again with another video. Yeah, y'all get the double dose today for tarot. And I just like to tell you guys, it's been quite a journey. It's took me almost a year to complete these 21 major arcana cards. But fortunately, we are at the end of the major arcana cards, and this video will be the last major arcana card. So before I start, I feel like it's important for me to say this. One, thank you, everyone. Thank you for your love and your support and the comments and the endearing terms, and I will be getting to all of you. I have been going through so much this past year, transitioning to be more of myself, more authenticated, and more learning how I can incorporate the tarot in real life situations. So understand all this comes from experience and not just, reading from books and stuff like that. I like to take the whole thing in because I want the whole completion, right? Which brings us to our card. And so when you work hard in life and you do what you're supposed to do, and you make all the steps that you can make, the universe eventually blesses you. It doesn't mean that this is the end of your walk. It just means that you can have a sense of satisfactory within the work that you have completed. So our next card has everything to do with completion. Completion of the soul, completion of the mind, completion of the body. And so our next card is the World. I love this card. Hold on, I just had to get excited because this is that card to be excited about. When this comes up in your reading, this is the card that you want to be like, hell yeah, it's going down. You know what I mean? Because this means that all your hard work that you have been putting in is now coming to a completion where you can rest, where you can enjoy the fruit of your labors. So the lady in this card, she's a very interesting woman because one, she naked, okay? And I don't know about y'all, but they look cute. But anyways, she has a cloth, purple, around her. Sorry, let me get that zone in. She has a cloth around her, and it is a purple cloth. And purple is the number, or should I say the color, color of intuition. And so she has intuition wrapped around her as if she has followed her heart and listened to the beat of the drum that she was walking to or dancing to. Also, the cloth is covering her private parts. So it's interesting because it's like we don't know what she really is. Is this a woman? Is this a man? Is this a hermaphrodite? We don't know, but we can assume that she has mastered both sides, the physical and the intuitive side, or should we say the passive and the intuitive sides. So the active and the passive side, let's look for further definition. And so these are the pillars of truth, right? The black and white pillars, Jacqueline and Boaz, right? And so this is her coming out of duality and using duality to come into completion of herself. She sits around 4 fixed signs. And there is the first sign is the lion for Leo, right? Leo is a very fixed sign. And then the eagle, which stands for Scorpio. And this is actually the first time that you could see Scorpio in its higher manifestation as the eagle. Scorpio actually has 7 different stages to it. So this is a very interesting card right here, because it's the only card that shows Scorpio as the eagle, as a higher elevation of self, right? And then we have Taurus down here. We have Taurus down here, and Taurus is a fixed sign, and Taurus is an earth sign, and it's about stability. So, and then we have the man up here in the clouds, and usually the man stands for Aquarius. All right, I rubbed it in a little bit, sorry. But these 4 signs complement air, fire, water, and the earth. So these signs are around this woman, giving her a sense of completion. It's almost like it reminds me of the magician card, right? Because he has the 4 elements at his table, but he's the one, right? He's the one, and he is like, I'm ready to create with all the toys that I need. I know what I can manifest. It's my time, right? And in the world card, she's like, I've used all the elements to my greatest ability, so now I'm complete. Very important card right here, because this actually shows the completion after the rapture, the new life, the new way, the new understanding. And I don't want you to get confused, because I'm not religious, but religion comes from the occults, actually. So people use religion to actually speak occults, but some people get lost in the actual art. They get lost in the art and forget to glorify the art and appreciate the art, and they try to make it into dogmatic ways. I'm not here for that. I've studied that art very heavily, and it's not literal to me. It's very multifaceted, let's say it like that. So with the world card here, with the blue in the background, it's emotions, right? Blue is the color of emotions, and it's grasping at your feelings, right? And how you feel about yourself right now. And this woman being naked is like purity. It's like she feels pure and free. Like, you ever take your clothes off and walk around the house? It feels good, don't it? You ain't got no kids there or nothing like that, and you like, I could just walk around here naked. This is the greatest feeling in the world. I feel so complete. And so the world card is so much for that. It's a card of completion and understanding and new things, to come. A phase has ended, but it has ended in a completion where you feel good about yourself. You've put all the work in, the 4 elements, you put all the work in and used all your willpower and ability and stayed stable and grounded in a situation that now you feel a sense of completion. This doesn't mean that your journey is over. It just means that you have completed a phase in your life successfully. And this is what you want to see with the world card coming up. I've completed this. I've done everything I possibly can do, and I've completed it. I feel good because things have come out the way that I wanted them to come out. That is a feeling of gratitude, of greatness, of kingship, queenship for my ladies, queenship, kingship, just abundance, because all 4 elements is in this card. So this is definitely, but they're fixed. They're all the fixed signs. So this is a stable completion. This is a person that knows what they want and goes for it, and goes for completion. This is card 21, last card of the major arcana. And card 21 is 3. 2 plus 1 equals 3. 3 is the number of completion. 3 is the number of joy. 3 is the number of photosynthesis. It is the Trinity, the triangle, the completion, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost, which I think the Holy Ghost is a woman. Because man can't be complete without a woman. Man cannot be complete without man. We'll get to all that later. But the reef around her with these 2 red bands here that are actually representing the infinity symbol. The infinity symbol is like this. And it says, cycles of life continue. Nothing ends. Every beginning has an ending, and it goes back to the beginning again. For you 8 life paths, going through a lot of your cycles, but we'll talk about that later. But 8, the infinity sign is a symbol of structure and a symbol of continuance and balance and keep moving forward, right? And so it's around this reef, and the reefs usually represent victory over things. Like in the 6 of Wands, the man has the reef around his wand. We'll get to that later. But he is on the horse, literally depicting like Jesus coming in on the horse ready for crucifixion, but also coming in through a victory because he knew the greater experience. His enemies meant nothing. And so we'll talk about him later, but the reef is a symbol of victory in the tarot. And so with the affinity sign, it's like victory over a cycle in life, a victory over a life cycle that you have completed successfully, and now you can move on to a new phase. So this card is actually very symbolic of the wholeness of the one. Now, if you think about the Fool card, in the beginning, he's the 0 card, right? And he's jumping off this cliff, but doesn't know where he's jumping to. So in this card, the Fool, they actually depict, to go back a little bit, they actually depict the Fool to actually be somewhat of a woman too. That some people depict them as a woman. Some tarot cards actually have the Fool as a woman. So this woman here in completion is in touch with her intuitive side. She's very in touch with her feelings and emotions and intuitions, and she is ready to fulfill those dreams. She's come at stillness, wholeness, oneness with herself. She worries about nothing. She's free. Whoop, back of the card. She's free. Free at last, free at last. Over the cycle. So, also, as a personality for this card, the world is like a person that always is jovial, a person that's always happy, a person that always feels complete within themselves. These people don't need others to tell them who they are or how to feel good. This person knows how to feel good. So if this ever comes up in the self position, it's just a person that has a feeling of completion. They feel complete in their environment. They feel complete with the things. They have ultimate gratitude, basically. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. Y'all got a 2-card bang today. So more will be coming, and we will be starting in the Pentacles. So my next video will be about Pentacles in general, and then we'll move into the 12 minor arcana Pentacle cards. So it was a blessing. I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. More to come, a lot more to come, and thank you. And please Let the divinity be unleashed in you. Peace.